Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising is a real-time first-person shooter set in a fictional island somewhere in the Asia Pacific. You play as an American soldier. Your task is to push back the Chinese forces that have invaded the island. You are in charge of a squad of 3 men that you control with a very simple pop-up menu. It is quite easy to give them command through this menu. You also can give them command through the map, like giving them waypoints to where to go. As for your teammate AI, they are competent to a certain degree. They do what they are asked. Before attacking an enemy, be sure that they are behind cover. If not, they will get killed quite easily, especially if you are playing on hardcore mode, as they will not respawn in the next checkpoint. Now let's talk about the gameplay itself. During the single player campaign, you only play as an infantryman. You do have some control for some vehicles, but they are no variety compared to the original Operation Flashpoint Cold War Classic, as you're only gonna play as infantry. You will not be a pilot, and you will not be a tank commander. Just because the game have the name Operation Flashpoint, do not expect this game to be that, as this game has been made by a completely different team by Codemasters. If you want to play the true successor to Operation Flashpoint Cold War Classic, you will have to play the Arma series, as the original Operation Flashpoint was made by them. Now let's talk about the weapons. The weapons in this game are quite good. You can switch firing mode. It's just a little bit glitchy when you try to switch weapons. And when you use a rocket launcher, it takes a very long time for it to load. And while it's loading, you cannot switch your weapon in case you see an enemy. So be sure before you select the rocket launcher, make sure that there's no enemy shooting at you. You do have controls to some vehicles as well as choppers and some light armored vehicles as well as tanks. But no aircraft whatsoever. There are aircraft in the game, but you cannot control them. There are also civilian vehicles, but you cannot control them either. You can only pilot and control military vehicles, and nothing else. Driving the vehicles is kind of weird, as the driving is very rough. The vehicles have no suspension on them. That's the same for tanks also, they just move very brutal, like they don't have any weight on them when you're driving them. That goes the same for the choppers as well. Keep in mind to play the tank and the chopper are only available in single player and not in the campaign. You have them in multiplayer, but the game server no longer exists. You can still play the game using LAN or using a third-party software such as Game Ranger or Tangle, but it is very hard to find anyone that is still playing this game online, if any. Besides that flaw, the game is quite nice looking. The campaign is quite good, of a good duration. It will take you about a day or two to finish it non-stop, from start to finish. The game has its flaws. There is no weather system in the game, it never rains. When you shoot a certain object, it doesn't damage correctly. Even if you drive them with a tank, the damage is unrealistic. Also, when you injure yourself and you heal yourself, you got a first aid kit that appears on your screen, and a circle icon that appears when you're already fixed up. Is quite odd. But frankly, the only flaw that I see with the game is the name. It is like comparing Man of War with Company of Heroes, and believing that they are coming from the same series, when they are completely different from each other. The original Operation Flashpoint is a realistic military simulator. This one is not, it's a simplified version of it. And frankly speaking, the game is good. So just ignore the name Operation Flashpoint, as this one is simple and the original one is realistic. Also, there's one more thing I have to add. When you play in hardcore, it makes absolutely no difference with the AI. It's only remove the heads up display and notification, nothing more. Thank you for your time, goodbye.